A very good evening to all of you. First day, it's a second day, but first chapter of payroll we are starting today. I want each and everyone to be on the screen. Someone person's name is Lenovo. Who is that? Come on the screen. Yes. What? Okay. Double floor. What's your name, dear? Your name you are written as Lenovo. Yes. Tell me your name, dear.
Yeah, Sanjeev Sinha.
Sandeep Sinha.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandeep Sinha. Okay. Thank you, dear. Sneha, Tejasvi, Divya, make it fast so that we can start. Chalo. Good to go, everyone. So again, once again, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sanjeev Sinha. Okay, sorry, dear. Sanjeev Sinha. Done. Rupali, Sindhu Naidu, Tejasvi, be on the screen. Make yourself comfortable in the next 10 minutes. Let's start. So friends, today is the first day. So two new things I started from this batch is one, the recording will be given in the website itself. You can go and watch it. You can practice it, watch once again, prepare a good notes, because 60% is course content and I'm sharing some kind of case study and suggestion, tips, tricks. Okay, so that you can note it down. Am I very clear? So example, whatever I'll be giving, that you can note it down. Second thing is the PPT, that is this batch. Again, I have put so many new videos, PPT thoughts, and it will really helpful for you. And it will be lots of enjoyment. Now, the learning method, dear. I want each and everyone to participate. It should not look like I'm only talking. If you ask me more question, it will be more enjoyable. If I think that you are not asking, then I'm talking to myself. It doesn't suits me. Okay, I'm not that person. Not possible. So you have to participate. Don't think what others are thinking. You are making mistake, no problem. I'm not going to make fun of you, or I'm not going to scold you. I'm just going to correct you if you are incorrect. Clear hua sabko? Cheers. Chalo, let's start. Everyone has written their name. Okay. Okay. So today's chapter is introduction about payroll. That day was normal introduction. Today, everything related to payroll, the base concept. But this is what you require, where your manager does not share all this information. Okay. Chalo. Have you brought one thing I told you to bring, everyone? What is that? What is one thing I told you to bring with you?
Note.
Except note. Any other thing I told you to keep it with you? What is that? CID question. Tell me. Now it's coming. Smile. So keep a smile with yourself. Huh? I will keep taking few things from you. Chalo. Let's move. Okay. So friends, what we are going to learn from the entire session and the result is how this amount arrived is what we are going to learn. How this amount in hand salary, how it has arrived is what you are going to learn. So friends, what is software? What is manual? Software is called data entry operator, where you go and put some data in the system and click the button OK. The moment you click OK, it generates salary slip, income tax calculation, everything it will happen. What you have learned? Nothing. But if you know how to make salary, you can make the software. Suppose Aman Vyas is the person, SAP consultant. He's coming. He'll be asking, na, what all things you want? How you want the salary slip? What all things you want in salary? What all things you want in salary register? मुझे क्या मालूम? right? Na? So you should know that what you want from the SAP. Tally. बहुत कुछ है tally में, but what you want, unless you know something, you cannot implement software. So I am going to teach you that only, how to implement the entire payroll process. Clear हुआ सबको? चलो. So what we are going to learn, how to get this in hand salary. Now let's understand some base question. Many people ask, sir, I'm in accounts. Some company I've seen, payroll is processed by finance team. Earlier people used to say accounts department. Now it has become finance department. Now what is HR? New role has come, business partner HR. Earlier it was head HR. Now it is CHRO, Chief Human Resources Officer, no? CHRO. So new designation will keep coming. Clear हुआ सबको? But the comp and benefit, it is called payroll only. What is compound benefit? Salary structure, that is part of payroll only. People are just giving a big name. Clear हुआ सबको? Chalo. So my question, how many people think payroll is actually a part of HR or finance? Write it down. Only one answer, finance, HR, any one answer. I want everyone to write. Don't copy paste. Huh? Whatever you felt, you have to write, so that you will come to know whether I thought was right or wrong. फोटो मत निकालो, concentrate करो यहाँ पे. हाँ, Zafar. Everyone on screen. Just kidding, Zafar. चल, संजीव सिन्हा, श्रुतिका, सिंधु, Tejasvi requested to be on the screen. It's already, I'll give you another 2 minutes, or you all people can go off and watch the recording. If you are there on the live, I want you to people to be on the live. Am I very clear? नहीं रह सकते तो recording देखो. चलो. Now the answer is, whoever's written HR is wrong, and whoever has written finance is wrong. Then what is the answer? Ha, Sindhu, it's okay. If you're traveling, can I see you once? Proof dikhao. I am the boss is asking. Where is the proof? So Sindhu, come for the screen for 2 minutes and show me, are you traveling? Come on, make it fast. Okay. So Tejasvi, I'll not ask you to show the guest. No problem. Okay. Okay, chalo. So the best answer is, try to understand the situation. Okay. Small company do not recruit one extra person for running the payroll. Small company do not recruit any additional manpower for only processing the payroll. Being, if I am the person, I'll say, hey, Aman, you are from accounts, right? So accounts people should know payroll. It's a logic. So you only handle. Why should I invest one more person for 10,000? So in small company, payroll is processed by the finance team. In big companies, nowadays, HR is preparing. Earlier, it was not HR. Clear हुआ सबको? Earlier, it was not HR. It was finance in our time. Now, mostly HR. Depends. In a company where finance is handling, we are not recruiting anyone. So both the answer is right and wrong only. So there is no judgment, clarification ki who will prepare. But logically, HR person should process the payroll, because salary comes under whose part? HR part. But accounts person should have the knowledge of payroll, because who is going to release the payroll? Accounts people. Now let's say Sanjeev Sinha is from accounts. As an HR, I'm sending, dear Sanjeev, requested to kindly provide me 2 crore check for the salary for the month of February 2022. He prepares and give it to me. 2 crore rupee check he prepares and give it to me. Is it right or wrong? What Sanjeev will say, sir, I got a mail from HR, so I prepared. Is it right or wrong? The accounts people should scrutiny, should cross check, maker, checker, maker, checker. You cannot just give 2 lakh or 2 crore rupees. थोड़ा तो चाहिए ना, cross check करना है. So accounts person should have the knowledge of payroll. Why? It is a part of the balance sheet. It becomes a part of the balance sheet. तो accounts को तो knowledge नहीं चाहिए. Clear हुआ सबको? So it is a part of accounts also in some company, and some company HR only prepare the thing. Done? Just 1 minute. Huh? Okay. Clear? Everyone is clear? Who prepares HR? The answer is both. Small company, finance, big company, HR. किसी को question है? Can I go ahead? First topic is clear in your mind? So both can prepare. Now, what is the objective and what is the purpose of keeping a payroll department? If there is a payroll department, what is the purpose? One second. Chalo. Purpose is every company have payroll department. So remember one thing, payroll job will always be there in a company because salary has to be processed, right or wrong? First logic. But when I went to one of the biggest institute in the Pune, to market, when I was doing S2S, for example, what they said, they were converting the HR people to join the accounts department, take the accounts, finance instead of taking HR. So I asked why. What they said was also correct. Anand, what is our job? Teaching is one of the method. They also require job. HR people job is little difficult because every company only one HR. But in every company, there are minimum 5 accounts people. So job kahan par hai? Accounts mein zyada hai. So they are converting the person from HR interest to the finance. They are telling to take finance. Is it right or wrong? One of the, I was really surprised to see, So I'm just sharing that knowledge. So every company will have HR payroll department. Size does not matter, means even if a small company, you have to give salary, even a big company. What is the purpose really is that to process the salary on time, and accurately. Even if one or two mistake happens, definitely it will create a problem. And all this problem will go to the management. It will go to the management. Kitna bhi chupao, not possible. It will go to the management. Clear hai sabko? Then, and we are dealing with money. In a small company also, it will be lakhs of rupees, right? The salary will not be like 10,000, 20,000. When you're doing the transaction, it will be around lakhs or crores of rupees, right or wrong? So it's very important now that, payroll person, one person only one person will handle payroll. Now let's say crore of rupees, one person is handling, not joke, not a joke. So very responsible position it is. Samajh mein aaya? 2 crore rupees you are dealing. That is means what? You are a very important person. Chalo. Now, I want to ask from you, how is the salary processed? Can anyone tell me? In your company, how the salary is processed? With the help of what? Write in the chat box how the salary is processed on what mode of processing. Not the software. You can just write software. So one have written great HR, that is software. So one is software, one is Excel. What else? Don't write same thing. Software and Excel. Now don't write again any kind of software. Anything else? What is salary structure? Hey, what is CTC? Come on. Salary is processed on a software. Salary is processed on an Excel. Now there is one more thing. What is that? Hey, that is a part of attendance. Come on. Not bank. I will resign my job right now. Bas ho gaya. Don't write answer. I'm okay. Okay. I'll answer. Nahi chahiye. Nahi. The third option is some of the company outsource the payroll. So let's me tell you step by step. So when you go to an organization, Aziz, be on, yeah. When you go to an organization, there are three types possible. One, the company has outsourced the payroll. That means payroll is processed by the third party vendor. Clear hua? But still you require one person, a mediator, a coordinator between the employee and the outsourcing. Second, the company has a software. In your company, you have a software like SAP, Zoho, GreyHR, whatever, Tally, anything. Clear hua? Second method. Third, you don't have anything, small company, you are processing the salary on the Excel. Fourth answer, sir, I'm not doing only. Finance people are doing. This is a fourth answer. So how many types of payroll processing can happen? Outsourcing, Excel, software, accounts team. Clear hua sabko? Any question? In case of outsourcing, one person still be required because he's a mediator between the outsource and the employee. Clear hua sabko? In case of Excel, one man show. In case of Excel, one man show. In case of software, again one man show only. In case of finance, you become a mediator. Instead of outsourcing, finance team is doing. So there is no difference. You still become a mediator. Because accounts person will say, tell me how many people have joined, tell me how many people have resigned, where is the investment, where is the other deduction, who is giving? HR is giving. So you become still a mediator. Clear hua sabko? Now, in case of software, there are two types of software. Understand, two types of software. One is called web-based, one is called system-based. Now, what is system? That is small budget software comes, the person will come and install in a computer. He will install in a particular computer. So let's say I'm the consultant. I come and ask, you are the HR people. Hey, Amruta, where she's a HR head. I'll say, ma'am, whose PC? You have 4 members, na? Whose PC should I install? Let's say Adya. Adya is in payroll. So Amruta will say Adya is handling. So I want you to, download or install in the Adya system. So that person will go and install in the Adya system. Without her, no one can log in. But if she share the password, anyone can log in. But the login is possible only in that particular PC or laptop. This is called system-based software. Clear hua? Very rarely nowadays. Very rarely nowadays. Because now everyone is gone to web-based. Now, what is web-based? You get a login. You can access from anywhere in the world. If it is a system-based, you have to go to office. You have to go to office on Saturday, Sunday also. During salary period. If it is a web-based, at 6 o'clock also I'll say, Maili madam, मैं घर पे जाके करती हूँ. Okay, go ahead, no problem. She can do, na? Because it is web-based, she can open from anywhere. So one is software system. It will be installed in the system. No one else can go. No other PC can install only. If she's absent and the laptop is at home, उसके घर जाना पड़ेगा. Understood the concept? 4 types of payroll processing: outsource, Excel, software. In software, cloud-based, system-based. And the fourth option is finance. किसी को question? Clear हुआ ये? Done है? Friends, I'll show you this also. ज़्यादा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. While I'll tell you where it is. So friends, I have prepared this today's session ka 47 pages. So don't worry. I have kept all the photos if required. Let's say this one. No need to write. I made very this time. This is the first time I prepared in such a way. Huh? We'll get maximum information. Don't worry. With detail. I've done a lots of research from the website. Whatever good was there, I've written. So इससे पहले था ना screen. Where is the screen? This screen, what you have taken is also there in the notes. कहाँ चला गया notes में वो? Whether I kept it or not kept it. हाँ, ठीक है. So no need to write content related. You will get. So explanation is also given. What is outsourcing? What is outsourcing? What are the advantage, disadvantage? Okay. So friends, whatever I'm telling, I'm not watching anything. I'm just saying from my mind. Whatever notes I've given, that will be an additional information other from my mind. Clear hua sabko? So I have not written in typed anything. It is available in the market. I put it out here. Whatever I'm teaching is from the mind. Whatever I've written will be an additional. Go and read it. It will really help you. So it somewhere it will correlate with what I told you. Clear hua sabko? ठीक है. So जरूरत नहीं, but whatever example I'm giving, idea I'm giving, that you can make a bullet point notes. Clear है, कोई problem नहीं है, but concentrate. That is the reason I showed you the this one also, notes also. ठीक है, चलो. So how many people understood this? Anyone have any question? Can I go ahead? Outsource, in-house, cloud-based, system-based, Excel or finance? Anyone have any question or give me an approval to go ahead? Next slide. चलें, चलो. Acha friends, screenshot do not take. I don't like it. If I found, I'll throw you out with due respect. Clear hai? If I require, I will tell you to take a phone screenshot and share it in the group. Otherwise, not required. I'm already giving notes and everything. ठीक है? मत करना. I can easily find out from the face. So don't do that. Chalo. Let's take an see the advantage of the outsourcing. Friends, remember one thing, just a suggestion from whatever I'm telling is what you need to follow. Clear hua? What is the concept? You have joined my company. You are under training now. And after 2 months, you're going to do the payroll. This is a concept. Whatever I am telling you have to follow. No second thoughts. Now, outsourcing. Whenever you are going to join a company, the best option to join, if you want to learn recruitment, the best option is join a consultant, but big consultant, not a small consultant. Clear hua sabko? If you want to become a good recruiter, join a consultant, good consultant, because there is only job, recruitment. That is called military method. Only one focus. समझ में आ रहा है? If you get an opportunity to work with a consultant, the person who is outsourced, let's say HR buddy makes payroll for all your company. So I am a consultant. If you get an opportunity to work in the consultant, please do it. There you will learn more rather than working in a company. वहां पे एक payroll है, यहाँ पे only payroll है. सुबह शाम दोपहर रात को every time it is only payroll. You will become a master in payroll. But 1 year, matlab not for a lifetime, only 1 year. If you want to learn faster, why? You're not going to handle one company in the consultant. You're going to handle many clients and all different clients. Matlab you'll become a military method. Samajh mein aa raha hai? Just an idea. Second option in payroll. When you join, suppose you are not getting option from the consultant, vendors, go and join a company where there is a payroll system. Do not join the company who is having outsourced the payroll. You will just be in the middle. Na ghar ka, na ghat ka. Got that logic? You will not be having hands-on the software. Koi logic nahi hoga. You are just a postman. You know what is postman? Taking the data, giving the data. Don't join the company where the payroll is outsourced. In the initial stage, see the concept at the initial stage. Once you have grown 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, you are in payroll now. Then you should go for the outsourcing. You know why? So that you can learn something new. You can learn something new. Got the idea? What is the concept? When you are getting an opportunity to work in a payroll, first give the priority is the vendors. Second, no option. Second, company where it has an in-house payroll. Third, no option. नहीं करना. Clear हुआ सबको? If there is an Excel, still you can learn, provided you have a boss. If the salary is processed in Excel, if you are not good in Excel, you are not good in MS Office, do not join that company, because the work which takes 10 minutes, you will do for hours, and hours. Your life will be hell. Part 2. Clear हुआ सबको? If you are not good in Excel or MS Office, do not join payroll team. So I'm telling, if you want to grow faster, you should have the knowledge of formulas and function, because payroll is only clear हुआ सबको? चलो. Any question? Understood the concept? Vendor, software, Excel. If it is outsourced, why I'm telling not to join on the initial stage? Because you will have no idea. The consultant is asking something, you are giving. Employees is asking something, you are asking from him, giving the reply. You become a mediator. Kya seekhe? What you have learned? Nothing. Clear hua? So this is called guidance, mentor. Clear hai sabko? Can I go ahead? Got that logic? So if you are in recruitment, want to career, join a big company or a good consultant. You will get maximum knowledge, but very pressure. That is called military method. 3 baje, 4 baje utho, walking, this, that. But finally, after 2 years or 1 year or 6 months, you will be the best person in the world. Hota hai aisa. ठीक है? Chalo. So friends, what is the advantage of outsourcing is, if you're joining for the first time, it's no advantage for you. Just you're wasting your time. Okay? So it saves lots of time. Let's say Anand have 10 years of experience. Now I want only outsource because I can focus the time on the other profile, unnecessarily waste my time in the payroll. It saves time. Minimize the expenses because we are giving a lump sum amount and everything is taken care. Mistake also normally will not happen because the outsourced person will keep a good person and they will do the compliance. Compliance is 100% possible. And speed, if you are asking your consultant, you will get the response. Asking the consultant, you get the response. What is the disadvantage? If you want today only, it is not possible. But let's say Aziz, today is Friday night. Anand is calling to Aziz on Saturday. Aziz, I need this report. In case of outsourcing, Aziz will say, "Aaj to office band hai." Today's office closed. You can't do anything. Let's say Rupali, she's my employee and it's in-house. Rupali will open the laptop, Sunday bhi kaam deta, and send it. So control not possible. Confidential, difficult, because the entire salary structure, employee data, phone number, email ID, personal, everything is with the consultant. So confidential, thoda sa mushkil hai. Clear? Understood what I'm telling? Then coordination. Sometimes it becomes very difficult to coordinate. Phone laga rahe hain, is not responding, not getting, time consuming. So everything comes with a positive and negative. Got that idea? Outsourcing. Anyone wants to know anything about outsourcing, you can ask me. Rest you can read from the notes. Thoda idea mil jayega. Anything else you want to ask about outsourcing? Why I asked question, understood? Gangaram ji, why I asked you a question? Mr. Gangaram? Why I asked you a question? किसी को आंसर है इसका? Anyone have the answer why I asked the question? Yes, Satya.
To drink the water.
So that I can get time to drink the water. Chalo, great. Let's move ahead. Can I go ahead? Yeah, Mahili, you have any question? Tell me.
Hi, sir. The thing is like, first of all, this outsourcing, what you said right away. Okay. So, supposedly, I have previously in my MNCs, I have worked for with this outsourcing people. Okay. So we have all outsourced payroll to these people, all the other three companies. But right now, the only problem that I'm facing is like, I really don't know which person, to go for this outsourcing thing.
You want to do outsourcing?
Yes.
Thousand of companies. It all depends on your budget. You can take 3 quotation. Just go to the Google and write outsourcing. 10,000, 10 lakhs people are waiting. I can also do the payroll. Example, I'm telling. So there are many people who can do. Whoever is using Zoho, is it good? Zoho?
Yeah, we are using Zoho, but no, it's actually not good. Great HR is really good.
Okay. See, great HR is good because the person to whom you're coordinating is good. Again, I'm telling. Software is,
right.
every software is good. The person with whom you're connecting, if he's getting connected, then it is good. Otherwise, software is always good. So the most important is the person. Let's say you have given to Anand. Anand is responding every time. Whatever Mahili is asking, Anand is giving the report. So I become a good person, right or wrong? Now, let's say
Yeah.
I'm not responding. Whenever she's sending a mail, after 3 days, I'm giving the report, she will get irritated. Just because of Anand, the entire HR buddy name is going wrong. So Mahili, you can go and type in the Google. You will get so many companies. Go for a quotation, ask, and then take a decision. Okay?
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Second, in-house. In-house advantage means what? Control is in our hand. Any time you can open the payroll and get the report and result. Cost is also less. You know why? Because only one person. Remember one thing. Payroll, how many days you require to run a payroll? Can anyone write it in the chat box? How many minimum days or how many maximum days you require to process the payroll? Write it down in the chat box. How many maximum days you require to run the entire payroll process for 1,000 employees, not 100 or 200, 1,000 employees. Rutuja is telling 1 day. Even I cannot run the payroll in 1 day. We cannot run the payroll in 1 day. Not possible. 2 days also is not possible. So you will come to know. Okay. Maximum 7 days. Remember, if you're taking 10 days, no problem, but you have to come down to maximum to max 1 week. This is maximum, I'm telling. Minimum is 5 days. Minimum. To run the entire payroll, minimum 5 days. Clear hai? 2 days, 3 days is not possible, dear. बहुत सारा काम लगता है ना? Not possible. Chalo. So now can you see why in-house? Now tell me, if the payroll is only 7 days, you can recruit a person and give him the knowledge and tell him to handle the payroll. So let's say you have recruited Anand. So Anand has a knowledge of payroll. Anand will be busy only for 7 days or 10 days. So 20 days you can utilize him for the other work. So in-house payroll is more familiar. Like Mahili, if you can recruit a person with a good knowledge of HR who can do the entire operations, best you can do in-house only. Best option is in-house, but we should have a very good candidate. He should have all the knowledge of the compliance and everything. Clear hua sabko? But what is the disadvantage? Immediate, accurate is also possible. Last minute correction. This is the most important thing. I'll tell you my experience. Latest also when I was working, so it was on around say 29th of July. 29th of July. Salary has to be credit on first. Salary has to be credit on first. It was outsourced. Amruta, घर नहीं जाना आज. Okay, sir. Till 1 o'clock, example, I and the consultant were coordinating. 29th, the appraisal got over. Now within 2 nights, so total 48 hours, I was continuously working with my team. Because first is the salary date, 29, 30, 31st. Accounts also require some days for the finance, money. 2 full night possible है. Clear हुआ सबको? So friends, last time or last minute corrections. Suppose if it was a consultant or a vendor, can you tell him to do night and sit full night and do that job? That is not his job. That is not his job. So one more plus point of the in-house is you can make any correction. Let's say you process the salary and in the salary register, Shrutika's some correction has come. I will immediately go to the software, do the correction. Again, the salary slip come. Done. Correction is done. But if it is a consultant, you have to send a mail with all the proof, approval. Time ho gaya. So there is a plus point and there is a minus point. Got that idea? The best is in-house. Tension khatam. Staff cost. But if the person is absent, absconding, what you will do? Let's say Rupali is the only person who know payroll. On 27th, Gayab, Miss India. Now who will run the payroll? You know, payroll is the only, I don't know, in HR I've seen the payroll is the only one thing where I've seen only one person has the knowledge. If he leaves the organization, no one else will make the payroll. Right or wrong? Only the HR head or the manager has to do something. I don't know why the training is not given to every person. Even in the case of Naukri.com, in recruitment, only one person is given the access of Naukri.com. And if she goes, Naukri is closed. Naukri band ho gaya. Clear hua sabko? That is also a minus point. And lack of knowledge. If the person does not have the knowledge of, the statutory compliance, the Excel, the about the payroll, then error is possible. So we require expert person in payroll. That is more important. Clear why in-house ka? Anyone wants to know anything about the in-house software? Anyone have any question? So can we go ahead? Now comes the Excel. Tension khatam. No cost. We don't have to put any cost on the software, nothing. Less employee. The advantage is there, friends. Even I say, my suggestion also, if there are less than 50 members, we don't require payroll software. We don't require payroll software. The very, very important is the ESSL software for the attendance. ये बहुत important है. ESSL software, that is attendance tracker, is more important than the payroll. Clear हुआ सबको? So if you have 50 to 75 employees, for me, if I would have been the HR head or the person responsible, I would have not gone for software. Excel is enough. उतना तो चलता है. Clear हुआ सबको? Instead of giving 15,000 to the consultant, give 15,000 to the payroll executive. Payroll bhi ho jayega. He can do some other part of HR also. Got that logic? If it is crossing near 100, then it is okay. ठीक है, फिर भी ठीक है. Because if you know the payroll, if you know the formula, you just have to drag it here. Time consuming. Time consuming. The person is absent, you cannot process the payroll. Lack of knowledge, on karna button. Lack of knowledge, gone. Expert required. Okay. Anyone have any question in the Excel, dear? Anyone have any question in the Excel? So everyone understood outsourcing, software, Excel. Finance, no question. Hai hi nahi apna department. Clear? So can I go to the next stage now? Chalo. Now, payroll is divided into two parts. One is called administration. One is called accounting. One is called administration. One is called accounting. Clear hai? Admin work. This is the job of HR. This is the job of coordinator. This is the job of mediator. between the outsource employee, accounts people, employee. And what is accounting? Let's understand one by one. Now, what is administration means? How many people have joined? How many people have resigned? How many people have taken leave? How many people have taken half day, OD, overtime, any kind of deduction, earning? How many people exit, any kind of report? This is the data that is required for processing the payroll. It's called admin job. This is HR have to do. Got that idea? How many people have joined? How many people have resigned? What is the earning, incentive, overtime? Sab kya hai? Who will give? Accounts person will have no idea. Outsourcing person will have no idea. Who have to give this data? We have to give. If you have in-house, still you require all this data. So this is called administration. Based on this is also called input data. Kya hai wo? Input data. Based on this input, we are going to process the payroll. That is called accounting. Ek bar, when we get the data, we have to do the salary calculation, tax calculation, investment checking. We have to prepare form 16, salary register, pay slip, then all the statutory parts. This data. So Aziz, this is there on the notes, dear. No need to write. I told you, I'll share the notes. Unnecessarily, friends, do not write. You are listening to writing. Don't do that. I told you, try. The more you listen, you will understand the concept. I will tell you what you have to write. Which point you have to write. I will give you time also to write. Clear hua sabko? Only watch, concentrate. The notes, I will give it to you. This notes I will share tomorrow if I complete. ठीक है? कल दे दूंगा. कल खत्म हो जाएगा ये फर्स्ट पार्ट. क्लियर है? जाके पढ़ो आराम से. No need to write. Don't waste time. Concentrate here. Concentrate here. So based on this data, the salary is processed. Clear hai sabko? So how many types of payroll manage? Two types of payroll. Two department, admin, accounting. Admin, accounting. So this admin is done by HR and this part is done by outsource accounts or software. Clear hua sabko? Everyone is clear? Anyone have any question? Based on this data, we are going to process the payroll. So this data definitely one person has to give. Now I'll just take one minute for this. What is payroll software? So friends, remember one thing. Anyone knows who gives free software? Any software which is free, you can go and run the payroll. Anyone have any idea? Yes, Rutuja, tell me. Can you write it down in the chat box? There are many websites which give you a software to run the payroll freely. So friends, whoever is doing in the Excel, go and do the research. Credily. Okay. Let's see. दिख रहा है? Free forever HR. So go and contact this person. They will process the payroll free of charge. और क्या चाहिए? See, such a beautiful smile also you will get it. और क्या चाहिए? Huh? Got that idea? So friends, whoever is processing the salary on Excel, why don't you at least speak to them? If the problem get resolved, lucky, right? Done? Chalo. Clear hai? There are many other software which is available free. Go and do it. So up till some limit you can do. So no problem. Can I go ahead? Thank you, dear. I'll keep your photo also so that I'll remember who has given. Aha, Registered हो गए रुक जाता ना. So at least to the next batch, I can give this suggestion, right? Chalo. Thank you, dear. Yeah, any question, Maili? Make it
I
fast.
have a question. I'll make it fast. These free softwares, like we are outsourcing for payroll, and we are putting. I mean, like when we are outsourcing, we are always obviously paying those people. But right now, this person Rutuja had said like we can do it for free also. Then what is the difference? Like why they are giving this free service?
That is what you need to identify, no? Because I have not used. So Rutuja, have you used this software or you just have an idea?
Organization, currently we are using the same for
So can you
processing
give
the
some
payroll
idea, like
and attendance and
give
etc.
some idea?
Yeah, so actually my manager is processing our payroll,
Mhm.
and one like
You are
few
getting
few
salary slip from this software?
yes, software,
Income tax is getting calculated from this?
yes, income tax also.
So are you paying any kind of money?
No, currently we are not
How
paying
many
because
employees you are there? You are having?
around 15 to 16, not more than 20.
Acha. So maybe mainly what happened, they are not going to do the payroll free for 1,000 people. So there will be some limit. Ki up to 20, I'll give you free. So the more you grow and you are used to this greedily, now you are agreeing to go for a paying money also. So you need a support when you are a small company. Once you grow and have money, then you can invest. So this is one of the method why they have kept free, so that you get used to. Reliance Ambani, 500 रुपया में mobile दे दिया, अब everyone is having a mobile. This is a kind of addiction. Got that idea why mainly they are keeping free? So you should not go into free sector. ठीक है? चल. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
So friends, when you have, again friends, there are many company who give free. There are many software which give you will get for 15 to 20,000. Now 15 to 20,000 in a year is a small amount. A company can invest 20, 30,000. From that, everything will be streamlined. So go and research and give the suggestion to your management. Sir, it's only 30, 40,000. Can we invest? Or go and talk to Credily, whoever is processing the salary on Excel. You will have some idea. It will really help you. ठीक है? Full पैसा वसूल आज है ना? This session. चलो. So when you have a software, you can keep the employee data forever or till the time the software is there. The attendance can be mapped. You know how you can see the attendance? The moment you do the punching and the moment you go to your place, you open the laptop or a desktop and see the timing is punched. You can see the punch time. This fast, it can happen. So that is what the system is all about, right? Time management, timing also, like in time, out time, OD, OT, investment checking also can be done, investment tax calculation, salary processing, pay slip can come, form 16 can come, all the compliance also is possible, easy to process. PMS also can be done from the system. Accurate it is, unless we make a mistake. Less workmen, we don't require too much people, less time consuming. Any kind of report you want, it is chargeable definitely, but you can do that. Keep records, and number of records you can prepare. Employee self-service also possible, and it is cloud-based also available. So having a software is very, very important. Friends, if you're making on Excel, take the help of this, but just Anand is telling, don't go. Speak to them. I'm just guiding ki it is possible. Rutuja is also preparing. So it is not fake, but do the R&D, get to it, and then confirm, not because Anand is telling. I have not used, so no recommendation, but it is available in the market. Got that idea? Now, top 3. What is management? You understood now, friends? Whoever is head HR, head finance, they are the top people. But whoever is reporting to them, CFO, CEO, managing director, director, executive director, these people are called management from my perspective. Okay? So that management, what they expect from the HR team. Three things from a payroll perspective. Three important things the management, owner of the company is expecting. Can you write it down? The owner of the company is expecting, not HR head. What HR head is expecting, will take another session. Come on, write it fast. Management expect from the HR team directly. क्या है वो? Come on, make it fast. Three things expected from the HR head. No one has written. Why? Solution of the employee. From you are the owner of the company. You all people are owner of the company. I am the HR head who is processing your HR team payroll. You as a owner, what you expect from me? That level you have to think. Monisha has written one good thing, confidential. Management accept कि salary should not get leaked. Good answer. Errorless. Okay. Second answer, errorless. There should not be mistake. So management will say HR head, Anand, only one expectation. Mistake will happen, I agree, but not continuous mistake. Mistake समझ में आता है. We also come to know कि should not be a blunder mistake. ठीक है? On time. Divya has said on time. Very good answer. On time. Let's say wherever I work, for example, the salary was on first. So boss said, for the last 25 years or 20 years, this company is processing the salary on day one. I don't want to break this rule. Whatever thing happens, salary should get credited on day one. Because that is company's policy, na? HR head cannot change. Got that idea? So what does management, expect from the HR team is salary on time. Whatever you sit late, I'll give you everything. Food, I'll give you. Place to go, I'll give you. Hotel, stay here only. Nearby, I'll give you hotel. Don't go home. Sit it and do it. Whenever appraisal comes, 3 din ka, all the cloth is ready. Trust me, when I worked, one set of cloth, it's always there in the cupboard in my office. We never know when we have to sit late. नहीं तो मॉर्निंग में उठ के बोलते आनंद घर पे नहीं गए, सेम ड्रेस, बिकॉज आई ऑलवेज चेंज ड्रेस ना, एवरीवन चेंज देयर ड्रेस. तो when a person see from the same dress, night shift, so I always have one cloth. Now they will not identify. No need to tell people that I'm working hard, I'm sitting late night. ये सब नहीं चाहिए. Clear हुआ सबको? The result should show, not your action. The result should show, not your action. Clear हुआ? So you should be a backend. You should be a backend. For example, Kapil Sharma show. How many people are watching? Jokes. Kapil. Do you think this Kapil is preparing all this statement? The person who's writing that dialogue, but all the credit is going to Kapil Sharma. But actually, he is not writing everything. The dialogue writer is someone else who's not being appreciated. Right or wrong, dear? So you should be that kind of person. No need to. Your action should not say. Your result should say. Okay? So salary on time. So in any situation, the management is not going to compromise. With this, what you learn from this one statement, can anyone tell me, raise your hand? One, two, three. Moon. 3 people, I'll give you an option to say. Salary on time means what? What you learn from this? CID question. Salary on time is expected. From this, what you learn? Come on, think. Yes, Aman, try your best. I'll help you. Don't worry. What do you think from salary on time? So let's say in the interview, the boss says, Aziz, salary should be on time. ठीक है, sir. From that, what you learn? कुछ तो सोचोगे ना?
Yeah. Company respect the hard work. done by the employee.
No. The statement is like, Aman, I'm your HR head. I'm telling Aman, I'm recruiting you with one expectation: salary should be on time. So what you will do or you will not do? Yes, Aziz.
So basically, what I understand by these three words is that I have to make sure that the process is streamlined, and I should make sure that whatever task is given to me, irrespective whatsoever it is, I should be doing it on or before time, like before a stipulated period of time.
See, you came to know that I have to process the salary on first.
Yes.
उसके लिए क्या करोगे? You will do the work, but उसके लिए
Yes.
क्या करोगे? For that, what you will do? I'll give you one example. I'll never take a leave. I will never plan my marriage also. No. I'll never plan outstation. No. During that particular period. You know why? I have to process the payroll. One of the example. What you learn from this? If I have to do the salary on one, and let's say Aziz is giving a leave application. Sir, I'm going on leave from 25th to 5th. तुम बनाओ बैठकर अभी. Is it possible? Not possible. So what you learn from this? During that period, you cannot take leave. You cannot plan anything. You should not plan anything. This is one thing you learn. Got that idea? See, if you're a payroll person, be very clear. Second thing, what you learn from this? I'll give you an example. Tejasvi, she did one thing. That is also one of the answer. Tell me. Come on.
Sir.
Tell me what next you think I should not do so that I process the payroll on time. One, I will never take leave. I'll not go out. What other thing? One example. Yes, समझे?
Yeah. There should be no time waste, probably.
You should not drink. Example I'm telling. Let's say, take my example. Even if I drink this much cold water, example, just a cold water also, na, I'll have a fever and cough. This I know. So suppose if I have a drinks on 28th or 29th and I'm not well, then who will make the salary? In short, you have to take care of your health. Whatever things you should not do, which will harm your health, you should avoid on that day. Second example, got it, everyone? See, this is what is my expectation from you, so that you process and you are not stressed out. Clear hua sabko? Third thing, don't keep your marriage date with a good date. Huh? If you're keeping a marriage on 29th, शादी करोगे कि भाग जाओगे वहां से? Possible नहीं है. 29th शादी हुई and Aziz is telling 30th I have a flight. अरे I'm not taking you also. You be here. I'll come once again. तो शादी क्यों किया? 2 दिन बाद भी तो कर सकते थे. So never plan something important, because see, marriage is one of the things which never comes in the life again. So plan properly. 15 तारीख is the best day. I also did on 15th only. सारा पेरोल हो गया, टेंशन खत्म, 10 दिन का आराम मिलेगा. क्लियर हुआ सबको? See, small thing matters, dear, huh? But it is very important. Can I go ahead now? Getting the idea? What all things you need to do? This is what I expect. Accurate and errorless. You know what happened? If I did something wrong, then the image of the company goes, image of the HR also goes. अरे कितना mistake करता है HR वाले? People don't even leave one thing, huh? They will say back to you. ये HR वाले ऐसे ही हैं. Right or wrong? और हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Accounts वाले ऐसे हैं. So friends, learn one thing. If someone makes a mistake, don't say anything. Give up. It's okay. कोई बात नहीं. For example, see this, very important. You have to understand the human beings. Let's say Ayush is in accounts. He prepared a check. He prepared a check and give it to me. So I have written 2,22,000. He prepared 2,220. एक जीरो का ऊपर नीचे हो गया. check bana diya usne and he gave it to me. Now I have the option to, highlight that to everyone. No, everyone can make mistake. So I go properly to Ayush. Ayush, kya ye? Change karke de fatafat. Don't even stand. Just go. Don't even highlight the person who is sitting next to Ayush. Usko bhi pata nahi hona chahiye. Ayush will respect. And if I have made a mistake, Anand, kya hai ye? Jaldi kar. This is called coordination. This is called trust. This is called relationship building. Now, let's say I gone to the Ayush. Ayush, what is this? You have made a mistake. I go to the finance head and say, see, your people have done this mistake. 36 ka akada. Now, Ayush is just waiting for one mistake Anand will do and I will take a revenge. Right or wrong? This is a human psychology. Remember one thing. Everyone will make mistake. So you will also make a mistake. So whoever has done a mistake, tell him it's okay, dear. Koi baat nahi. Change it. I will help you. I will tell. Koi baat nahi, sir. It's okay. This is the way you need to do. Trust me, the moment you start working like this, you will be a new person. Your way of approaching, thinking will change. So revenge, kabhi nahi lena. Because when it will come to us, he will be the person who will be supporting to you. Now I'll say, Ayush, fittus, ek aur galti nahi karna. Hota hai na? So at least he will also suggest us. Clear hai? So this type we have to be like this. Am I very clear? So never ever tell someone or everyone what all mistake he is doing. Don't do that. Follow policy and compliance. Very, very important. When you are processing the payroll, 100 times you have to check whether PF is calculated properly, ESIC is calculated, all the statutory compliance. So there are two things handle the HR department. Understand this concept and you can write it down. HR is equal to, write it down, policy, compliance. HR is ruled by, or company is ruled by HR policy, statutory compliance. Example, incentive. This is not as per compliance. It is as per company policy. Performance bonus, company policy. Overtime, statutory compliance. PF, ESIC, professional tax, income tax. I'll tell you, the entire payroll is processed by the statutory compliance. आपके पास choice नहीं है. Clear हुआ सबको? So payroll is processed, is ruled by two things: company policy, statutory compliance. So you should be very well aware with the company policy. So now the first thing, write it down. When an HR person goes in a payroll team, the first thing you need to understand is the company policy. Whenever you join any company, try to understand all the company policy. What is the leave? How many days leave? How many times OT is allowed? Compo is allowed? What is the grace period? To calculate all this thing, you require this knowledge. So the payroll person has to do the first thing, understand the company policy. Leave policy, attendance policy, increment policy, whatever policy. Clear hua sabko? Very, very important. Second most important is statutory compliance. Anyone have any question, any suggestion from these three? This is what I am expecting from you. Ye teen pe agar, then you are the best person. JD. Now, what is JD? So let's take 15 minutes break and then we'll learn JD. Okay? Clear hua? Okay, till now, all going good? Acha lag raha hai for the last 1 hour? How many people think they are getting knowledge? You're trying to understand? Clear hai? Chalo. So we'll be back after 15 minutes. Done? Keep your video off, mute everything. Let's have a tea break. Chalo, everyone on screen. Chalo. Everyone on screen. Make it fast. How many people have completed HR guidelines? Friends, in the payroll certificate, I will write with one bullet point. If someone is not participating in the project, that involvement, I'll write it separately. No involvement. Am I very clear? You get a certificate with failing also, na? Failed in one subject. So it is like that only. Okay? So take it seriously. I'm giving full sufficient time just to watch. And it is for you, not for me. And you have given invested money for it. You have to learn and work hard for this next 2 months. You have chosen to enter the Jurassic Park. So you have to work hard. Sitting like this, whenever you feel calm, will definitely will not give you the result. Am I very clear with it? So many people have, or few people have not submitted the resume, the new resume. I've given this resume only to the generalist. Then I thought it is chalo de dete hain bachcho ko. I've given a resume for this payroll people also. What is the result if you're not watching? So you will get the certificate with one small line, participation, not much. I'll give the percentage, 20% participation. Very clear with that. Am I very clear? Chalo. Chalo. Am I audible? Can I go ahead? Okay. So let's understand the JD now. Let's understand the JD. So friends, I have given this JD out here. You can read each and every bullet point, but I'll just give the summary. So friends, what is the entire payroll person do? I have written here that first very important is called master data. What is master data? The employee record, the employee details. Immediately, if someone is asking how many people are there, what is the head count? How many people are there in HR department, accounts department? Give you the bifurcation. How many gents, how many ladies? Whatever MIS report, easily possible when you have the master data. So master data is the most important part, which I'll take 3 hours to 6 hours. So that much important it is. Then SOP. So friends, remember one thing. What is SOP? You know, you go and watch my recordings like a pivot table where I've given the screenshot step by step how to go. Step by step how to go. So let's say now Rituja left the job and Adya is coming. When the moment Adya came, Rituja is handed over the SOP. So she showed once how the payroll system works. Do you think she will remember forever in one glance? Not possible. Then what she will do? Now Rutuja handed over the SOP step by step. This is the first screen. Write your login and password. Second screen, third screen. Step by step, she has written. Now Adya can recollect. She told me this, she told me that. Now it will really help you. If you are a senior person, the first thing you do when you go to an organization is tell everyone to write the SOP. Whatever you have the assignment, whatever JD you have, write the SOP. The SOP also includes where the folder is. Which folder the confirmation letter format is there. And what is this SOP? It will remain forever and it will really help all the new people. You know what is SOP? Step by step with a photograph. You must have seen my notes also in the MS Office, step by step. That is the way you have to prepare. For example, UN registration. Make SOP for the employee. How to do UN registration? A new fresher will come and ask each and every time to you. Will you inform each and every person? Sit, please sit. You have that much time to make her sit, do the registration, or just invest one full day. Invest one full day and prepare a proper steps. Now mail it to everyone or make it a part of induction. Now the person is opening the PDF, going and doing simultaneously. Ho jayega? So remember my secret of success. Write it down on the last page. I told you SOP is the secret of success. Whenever a person joins the company, I always tell him to make SOP. And whenever a person resigns the company, then is more important. Now let's say Amruta is leaving and I am the new head HR. And Amruta is leaving and Deepika is coming. So I'll tell Amruta, whatever job you know, write it down. Where to go, whom to approach, who is the concerned person, where is resignation file is there, where is the FNF folder is there, everything. Second example, you are going to launch a mediclaim, process. Make SOP. How the person should go in the system and update the data. Why I'm telling you to prepare SOP is the person should not disturb you. The person should not call you. If you want 100 people to call you every day, be a telecaller. Now you are not HR anymore. You are a telecaller. Outbound, inbound process. You are in a inbound process. Second example, how to upload the investment in perspective of payroll. I'm telling. Everyone will ask, sir, ye kahan pe upload karu? This where should I upload? Is it comes under 12B, 13B, 14B? Because they are new to this. No? They don't know this. HR, you are HR people. You know how to check the investment. When being an HR, you don't know what you expect from other department is my question. So when you start preparing all this SOP and submit, let me tell you one example. If I have right now, I'll show you. Just wait. Huh? For example, see, when I'm sending the investment, how to do the investment. For example, you all have to submit the investment. Now, while sending that, I prepared this 10 pages notes to make them understand what is ATC, what is PF, as per the technical part. Entire detail about ATC, ATD, Mediclaim, so that the person who don't know, at least he can read, he can understand. And whatever we require, that also, see, PAN card is required, eligibility criteria certificate is required, rent agreement is compulsory, revenue stamp should be there. So even that I have written ki what is required. This one also I will share it, but I'm telling, when you are sending or making a new thing, introduction, make one SOP. Only one logic. People should not come to you to harass you. Ye kya hai, ye kya hai, ye kya. Got that idea? What is SOP? The SOP means people should not come to you. It's called SOP in a layman language. People should not come to you. It's a layman language. Rupali, you have any question?
Sir, if we you said as a UN we have to explain in the SOP. Can we ask consultant to do for the registration?
Of course. If you have a consultant, tell him to make SOP and send it to us. Why you should call him also? Tell him to make, and I'll tell you one thing. Example, Rupali, don't take it personal. It is for everyone. Now, Rupali has an option to tell the consultant to make a SOP. And Rupali herself preparing the SOP. Which one is beneficial?
Myself.
Best answer. सीखने भी मिला Pata bhi chala, knowledge also went inside. But if consult is done is doing, postman, de do bhai.
Question is that, sir, UN for UN registration.
Example I said, dear, just an example as a UN process. Let's say now nomination has come, it is online. It is online. Now
But
you
then
only
we ask
prepare.
consultant to do that nomination also.
So that is what my question is. I am not the right person to tell you. I'll ask you the right question. If your consultant is doing, you are learning or he's learning. But if you have done that SOP and telling whatever query you have, you go. At least you will learn the process, which will help you in the interview. Ab next interview will ask, batao UN kaise karte, example. So you can say, I know UA, I prepared this SOP. See, so much thing you can say. So what is the best question? Who will learn? So if you are making the SOP, you are going to learn.
Right.
Your manager will check. So wherever I go, I do only first thing, make SOP, give it to the boss. Boss, check karo, approve karo. Once the SOP is signed, boss ki koi zarurat nahi hai. This is HR. Clear hai sabko? What is HR? Once the SOP is done, once the policy is framed, you don't require anyone. It is self-documented. Clear hua sabko what is SOP? So you have to prepare few things. 1 second. कहाँ था? Notes. Okay. Now, second, one more example. How to apply leaves. Many new people to the new software, very difficult. Make only one time or tell the person whose software it is. In the beginning only you should say, I need SOP for each and everything. He will say yes, because business is important. Deal has to be done. Karenge na sab log? So in the beginning only you do this. In the beginning only do this. They will prepare SOP. काम हो गया. सॉफ्टवेयर को सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है. सॉफ्टवेयर को not required. Why I said UN number? UN, it is a PF thing, something different. But you should know how to prepare an SOP. Got that idea, friends? What is SOP? Very, very important, successful tips. And if every department start implementing this, no, it will be very easy. Whoever comes new, at least he will not take time to learn. Now, let's example Deepika. Arey, sorry, sir has told yesterday only. If I go and ask once again, what he will think about me? Huh? What he will think about me if I go and keep on asking? But here, she will refer to the SOP. Haan, yaad aa gaya. Got that idea? What is SOP? The person feels, scared to go to the boss and ask the same question again and again. So the best answer is SOP. Clear hua sabko? So start preparing your SOP. It will really help you in the other company also, because you know how to do the process. And keep yourself. You only prepare. Okay. Prepare checklist. Now, what is checklist? I'll tell you. Write the second successful tips. Third one is checklist. Fourth is maker checker. Last page, wherever I told you, secret success. Secret Santa. Maker checker. Checklist. What is checklist is called? Reminder. So checklist ko bracket mein likho, a reminder. I'll tell you one small example. When you prepare a personal file, when you prepare a employee's personal file, you have this checklist. So now Rupali's file is with me. Tick mark, tick, tick, tick. Oh my God, I forgot this. Hey Rupali, sorry, I forgot to ask you about the HDFC check. Got that idea? What is SOP? So SOP is something which gives you a clarification that this is all things you have to do. So for every work that you do should have an SOP, should have a checklist. What is checklist? a reminder. Now you are not doing one job, you are doing so much work. It's very difficult to remember everything. Now why I'm seeing the PPT? So that I remember what I need to say. Why we prepare PPT? So that I remember the sequence, right? Neto from here, I will become a sandwich then. Not required. So what is checklist? What all things you need to do? Let's say onboarding. अब onboarding में checklist क्या होगा? Example. Let's say you all people are joining. 20 people are joining my company. Onboarding. First thing. Appointment letter ready है सबका? Stationery is ready. Stationery. Diary is ready. Joining forms are ready. Tick, tick. और क्या होगा? Have you informed all the person? Have you done the lunch बोलना भूल गई? So by seeing that checklist, you will remember. Got that idea? So checklist plays a very, very major role. You only write it. ये इसके लिए ना format नहीं चाहिए. You write it anywhere. Checklist, you write it anywhere. How many people understood the concept of checklist? Reminder, the step by step you have to do. So that in case you forget, it will remind you. Done? Checklist समझ में आया सबको? So what is the checklist in case of personal file? This says total 22 documents should be there in every file. In case someone has not submitted, you will write pending. And then later on, at least you can follow up. Clear हुआ सबको? चलो. Now what is the JD? Now you have to educate the people. If you are in HR, you are in payroll or HR, any new thing is coming in the market and you are applying, you have to inform the employees, give a proper training, send a proper email. Nowadays, even this, screen saving is possible. Video is also possible. Now in the Zoom, it is also possible to do live. I'm also recorded. Now you have seen my videos, recorded videos, not Zoom recording, not live recording, normal recording. How I did? In the Zoom only. So nowadays recording is also possible. Instead of making SOP, just do like this. Now go to the software, tell him, hey employees, this is what you need to do. How many people have seen my video of the Google Drive or sign up video? That is one of the answer. That's the best answer. You got an idea how to go to the website, where to put, what to put. That is the answer. That is called SOP. Now you can make digital SOP. You can make digital SOP. So instead of writing, if you can do this, do it यार. इससे अच्छा और क्या है? Live they can see, na? You have seen my Google Drive and this one. Properly you understood how to go, where to go. That is called SOP. Clear है सबको? SOP मतलब क्या है, everyone? Okay. So any new thing is coming, like any new change in the PF. Like now it was, earlier it was basic, it became gross. You have doing mediclaim process, investment upload, how to apply and update in the payroll system, conducting payroll transaction. This is a job role. Huh? This is a JD. Management is expecting accurate and timely. Maintain all the records digitally and physically. Okay. You should coordinate. Who is the coordinator? We have to coordinate only two people. One is accounts, very, very important. So remember, Tom and Jerry, accounts and HR. Tom and Jerry, accounts and HR. No, you should be a same person. Don't make Tom and Jerry. I've seen every people is behind to say something about accounts. Account is telling something about HR. So they become a Tom and Jerry. ऐसा नहीं करना. Clear हुआ सबको? So you both, the accounts and HR have to work, properly. Now I'll say example. Let's say Ayush is in accounts, and as per the accounts policy, the FNF check or any check, 5 days. 5 days lagenge. But let's say I and Ayush have a good coordination. I'll say, Ayush, kar dena. So what he does, he prepare the FNF check immediately, put it in the signature. The person who is signing the check will not go through all the checks here. Uska kaam hai sirf sign karna. Agree or not agree? Do you think the person who's signing is asking each and every time a question? Ye kya hai, ye kya hai? Nahi, na? So if you make a good relation with the accounts people, your work will get faster. कर सकता है ना आयुष? You know, it takes only 5 minutes to prepare a check. सिर्फ नाम लिखा हो गया 2 मिनट यार. Otherwise, if I have a 36 का आंकड़ा with Ayush, I will say 5 दिन के बाद go and speak to my manager. He will say, go and speak to my manager. I damn care. I have to give only after 5 days. He will show attitude because you were showing attitude earlier. This is called give and take policy. Give attitude, take attitude. Give revenge, take revenge. Clear hua? So you should not do all that. So always make a good relationship with the accounts team and branch. Accounts team and branch. So let me share an example which will why I am telling you all this very clearly. I'm telling. Puts your pen and everything. Be very clear. It's a live example of mine. When I joined a company, you know, it's a very big brand. So they told me, Anand, your career may change. You are working in HR department, but here you will be working only in payroll. I said, sir, payroll is hardly 5-6 days. No, Anand, we are planning to expand our business. And I think 25 days, 30 days, you're going to do payroll only. Then I have a choice. What to do? Getting a brand. At that time, I thought brand is okay. I said, okay. But in my mind, it is very clear. It was very clear that payroll requires maximum 7 days or 5 days. And I asked him, what software you have, sir? They said SAP. I said, SAP hai to fir 2-3 din ka hi kaam hai. Because that is one of the best software. I don't have to do that much. Then why these people are telling me so many days? Then I went. So they recruited me as the only, payroll executive. My job profile A to Z was only payroll. Then when I went, I saw many things. Why it was getting delayed, not properly on time, nothing. Then what happened? I was doing payroll. That means I have to input all the data in the SAP, try to understand. This is the situation where you have to take the help and how to change from one department to other department. So when I was putting the data, I used to get the personal file. So I used to enter the data in the system. And I have noticed that the letter was not properly printed. Printing was coming on the logo. Is it right? The appointment letter is coming on the logo. Not good. The spelling mistake. Second, 2 lakhs and the write-up something 5 lakh. And the previous person's appointment letter was 5 lakh. That means not prepared properly. Too many mistakes. I didn't said for the first month. Nothing I said. Second month also same problem. Then I thought I should inform the management because the person who's signing, his name is getting spoiled. HR name is getting spoiled. So what I did, I prepared an automatic calculator because I was very good in Excel. Okay. So my secret of success is only Excel. Okay. So I prepared an automatic calculator. So the calculation comes automatically and I made a mail merge. What is mail merge? Friends, you have to watch mail merge in the this session. 1 minute. Under the payroll, this is HR guidelines. Under the HR guideline, there is a statutory where people you can go and watch the maternity, gratuity, part 1. Do share your feedback. Again, I'm telling friends, if you are in HR, try to share your feeling. This is a way you will learn. Very few people have shared their feeling. Thank you, Meili, for writing that feedback. And one more person has written. Thank you so much. The more you share, you will also feel happy. And I will also feel happy. Should I give you more? Why I have added so many new things? So if you have seen this maternity, writing is okay. Yaar. When you start appreciating, you will get appreciated. I'm not telling me to appreciate. I want to know. From here, you will become a different person. This is the step methods. Why I'm telling you to put your thought process, your feeling. The moment you start writing for others, you will be a different person. Very few people give feedback. Very few people appreciate, right or wrong? So you people have seen your boss not appreciating. Why should I appreciate? This has become a nature of you. Mummy, daddy, jhagda kar rahe hain, you also become like that only, because this is what you have watched. That is what the life is. That is one of the reason I'm telling, whatever you watch, try to write your feeling, not appreciation, your feeling, how you felt. Now, Maili have written so many points. That was her feeling at this age or this superior level. तो फ्रेशर तो पूरा हिस्ट्री बना सकता है ना, ज्योग्राफी. So start appreciating people. You will be a different. So friends, what I expect, you have taken this course. I am your mentor. Follow my process. Trust me, after 2 months, you will be a different person. The more you see watching, people will also start learning. Clear hai? Whenever you watch, try to share your feedback, how you liked it. That will motivate me. कि अच्छा लगा, ठीक है, I'll prepare more. You know, this lecture, whatever PPT I've prepared, will not be seen. Anyone who is repeating the session? One person or two person, anyone repeating? Purnima, anyone else who is repeating this session? So Purnima, you seeing something else, something new PPT, some new information. So every time I try to put more and more. How? Because of your feedback. कि लोगों को अच्छा लग रहा है, सीखने मिल रहा है. So I should also get motivated, right? So that is my power, your motivation, your happiness. So do right. So go and watch payment, PF, ESIC is also there. Then go and watch the resume writing. And now under MS Office, this time I've given the mail merge. Earlier I have not given. I have added mail merge also. Watch two things, mail merge part 1 and part 2. This will help you. Payroll person should know this. So what I did, I prepared a mail merge. I took all the 10 files for a support key. Anand, why you did this? Tumhara kaam chhod ke ye kyun kar rahe? And I was new also. I went there and said, sir, don't take me in a wrong way. I'm not complaining. But what I have noticed is that there are many corrections coming, which is not good as an HR, because your signature is there and people are coming and changing. They are not also coming to an HR head to give this, which is not correct. So, sir, I have prepared this Excel file and I showed him, sir, you just have to put the amount. The amount will come calculated. She don't have to do anything. And this I linked with the mail merge. So letter also prepared automatically. Then I've shown him the printout. Sir, the logo, it was coming. Now see this. So if you feel I'm sharing this with you, you can share it with him. So he said, why don't you go and say, sir, she may not like it. She may feel ki the person has come and telling all the wrong thing. So sir understood ki Anand is not complaining, but is guiding him ki to do the better thing. Now what he did was he called the person and said, example, Shrutika, from tomorrow onwards, you will be reporting to Anand. So whenever you prepare appointment letter, first take his signature and then come to me. That was a beginning. Within 1 year, do you think 4 people were reporting to me? In a very big corporate, do you think 1 people you get an approval? Possible nahi hai na? 4 people reporting to me and entire operation was under me. And why you have recruited? Only for payroll. I was not handling payroll. I was handling now. So general appointment letter came. Then boss said, the same thing you can do for confirmation also, na? Do it. Then time बढ़ रहा है. 12 hours I'm working, 10 hours I'm working. I had said, sir, the work which I'm doing now, it's really taking a lot of time and this is not, sir, my salary is this much. The work what I'm doing is very less. What you want? Sir, I don't want anyone. I want only one trainee. How much budget? 7,000. वो अमाउंट सुनते ही बोल दिया, okay, go ahead. Because I didn't expected manager. I expected this much only, 7,000. And he's my best friend. He's still working in that company, still working in my position. So he approved. 7,000 a budget is very simple, yaar. Le lo. Then I gave all the small work. So entire generalist documentation came to me. Then Mediclaim came to me. When the people resigned, then said, Anand, will you take care? Okay, no problem. Come. Mere ko kuch nahi. Give me money, manpower. I'll do everything. Then slowly become a manager. Got that idea? The first year execution award, first year only, within 6 month increment. Do you think after 6 months any increment happens in the organization? I got it. Possible hai, dear. If you show to the company and they get benefit from someone, you get whatever you want. But for to get that, you should have that knowledge. You should have that knowledge. So I told, sir, you recruitment me for payroll and see. Now I am in everything. So friends, remember, you have to keep practicing unless you get that opportunity. The athletes practice for 5 years for only 5 minutes. The athletes practice for 5 years only for 5 minutes. तो तुम लोग तो 2 साल तो practice करो. The moment you get an opportunity, you should be the right person. Got that idea? So what was the best part you learned? Never complain. Give him the direction, show the direction, be the leader, delegate him, let him do the right way. You become a leader automatically. People will start following you. People will start coming and asking guidance from you. All the employee normally come to Maili and ask questions. You know why? Because Maili is replying. Now let's say, Anand, I don't have time, come afterwards. Dipali, नहीं अभी नहीं, बहुत बिजी हूं मैं, अभी नहीं. Next time कोई नहीं आएगा. Right or wrong? Every time she is busy. Don't go, yaar. Now Rutuja comes and asks to her colleague, Monica, I have some query. Where should I go? Maili के पास जाना है नहीं. Time नहीं उसके पास. Go to Dipali. She will give you the answer. Got that idea? Mouth publicity. Bekar publicity. Good publicity. Clear हुआ सबको? So this is some qualities an HR person should have within us. Very clear. Got that case study? So friends, go and learn all this function. Very, very important. So today or tomorrow this week, start watching one by one. And friends, all the files here only. If you click on the download file, can you see this? When you click on this download file, you can have the notes. Click on the download. The notes can be downloaded easily. Clear है सबको? चलो, इसको बंद कर देना. 1 second ना. चलो, my colleague is going. ठीक है. चलो. Everyone is clear with this? I have seen many people were telling कि I was not able to see guidelines, this. So do not go to the guidelines directly here. Go to the payroll weekend batch, which is on the second last, and all this you can access. Clear hai sabko? Everyone is clear? Chalo, let's go to the next one. So understanding and resolving any discrepancy and future planning. Okay, now let's take this as a case study. Okay, remember, one case study is clear. You don't have to complain. You have to give solution. Don't complain. Gives. Let's say Amruta is making continuous mistake. Go and give the solution. She will really like it. She will really like it. Second, understand and resolving any discrepancy. So I'll give you the same company. I learned many things because from 4 people, that means I must have learned so many things from that one company example. So when I started entering the data in the system, once the payroll was processed, so many calls. Sir, my in-hand is less. I got in-hand less. I said, why? So I was very surprised. Ki kya hua yaar, first salary and I so many mistakes. I'm at home and so many questions. You know, after 6:30 only the salary happens. And normally I've seen salary process only after 6:30 when we go home. And the moment I reached home, people started calling me. Ki mera salary kam aaya now. How I can see? I have to go tomorrow. So full night, no sleep, only stress. Kya galti kiya? Then they said, sir, in my appointment letter, you have written this amount and in the in-hand salary, it is coming less. And the problem was that PF amount. PF is deducted from both you only, right? The PF is a part of CTC. So the PF is your money only. The first month, so many calls. Seriously, I got irritated. So next month also, so many calls. Same call, that same problem I'm identifying. All the new employee were facing this problem. Now I went to the management, that is my boss, and said, sir, I'm getting lots of queries. So I made this presentation and I want this presentation to be included in the induction. What I said, I want this one thing which I'm getting continuous call. Why I'm getting continuous call? Because people are not aware. Every time I have to tell Deepika, the PF is your money only. Sir, how come my money? One is you are deducting. Where is other one? Or it is a part of CTC. Now to make someone understand what is CTC, oh my God, Ganesha, right or wrong? So imagine so many people are calling. Then what you do? So what I did, I made a PowerPoint and send it to my boss and said, sir, बहुत disturb हो रहा है, बहुत calls are and do something. Please tell the person who is taking induction to add this. तो boss ने बोला ये काम किसका है? I said the person who is taking induction, he should tell, na? Who will be better position to give the answer if someone asked during induction? I said me only. Then why don't you take? Ayla फंस गया. So I said okay. अच्छा है. So now I became a part of the induction. So half an hour slot was given. I also identified people were mostly calling me, Anand, how to apply leave? Kahan jana hai? I'm not able to see my leave balance. It is not reflecting. Yesterday only I put the leave. Now it is not reflecting. Arey, your boss has not approved. Frustrated. Seriously, we get frustrated when people start calling for this. Silly things. So I added whatever query. This is called common queries. I included in the part of induction. The moment the new people came to know about how to apply leave, what is attendance cycle, what is payroll cycle, everything, the call reduced drastically. And happy ending. समझ में आया सबको what this case study means? If you are in any department, you are getting a normal and a common query, same problem with everyone. Make a medicine. COVID, a new medicine. COVID, new medicine. Now Omicron, new medicine. Booster. Common हो गया ना problem? Common problem, one solution. You have to make a part of induction. HR payroll person should be a part of induction if you want to sleep after 2 days of salary processing. Trust me, I hate only one. Friday night, if it is a salary processing day, I always request God, first should never be first. Friday. You know why? Saturday, Sunday holiday, pura tension. Right or wrong? How many people agreed? Friday night salary and Saturday, Sunday calling. Waste. Mentally stressed. So to avoid that, you have to understand what questions, what kind of query it is coming. Make a proper PPT, SOP, base do, so that you don't, you know how you get productive when you have time. How you get productive when you get time to do something. When you're doing the same thing, same query, you remain as the same only. So this SOP and the induction can give you more time. How many people understood the concept? How many people liked it? With my own case study, clear हुआ सबको क्या करना है? Aziz, are you sleeping with open eyes? इतना भी concentrate मत करो यार, डर लगता है. ठीक है. Now, very important. The person should be well versed with statutory compliance. He should have the knowledge of maternity, gratuity, PF, ESIC, income tax. Very important. And very important is company policy. That is what I told you. You should know the company policy like overtime, incentive, loan. If you have any kind of reimbursement, any kind of leave rule, attendance rule, then within time bound, you have to see that all you have done, all the cutoff, PF has been submitted, ESIC has been submitted, professional tax has been submitted, income tax has been submitted. Income tax, how to check the investment, income tax calculation, old regime versus new regime, what is form number 12B, how to make the income tax on time, payment on time, quarterly returns, annual returns, ensuring both benefits, including reimbursement. Okay. MIS, how many people have joined, resigned, salary, attrition, headcount, PF, ESIC, reconciliation of the payroll, and finance, monthly payroll to finance team, documentation, the most important, confidential. Got that, the JD? This is a minimum JD. Now let's say if you prepare such kind of JD, what else you want? So this JD, you have to prepare when you join the company. So write down the most important part. Whatever JD the company has given is one part. You are not going to do only that. You are going to do more than that, right or wrong? Whatever JD was shown, that was only a trailer. Sorry, it was a trailer. But actually what you are doing is more than that. So second thing you have to do is you prepare your own JD. That means what you are responsible for. What all things you are responsible for. Very, very important. Even if you are responsible for letterhead, the letterhead storage, let's say you are responsible for letterhead. You know the role of the letterhead? The role of the letterhead. Now let's say you got a call from the management and say, take a printout on the letterhead and bring. And you don't have letterhead. Now what will be the scenario? HR head says, prepare the increment letter. Nikalo printout sabka. 200 people into 4 pages, 2 sets, 2 pages, 4 sets. 200 into 4, 800 letterhead. When you open the cupboard, Ayla, only 100 letterhead is there. What you will do? What you will do? See, this also will play a major role. Now, what you have to do? Put it in the monthly checklist. Every month, check only once. Sufficient है? दरवाजा बंद कर दो. सिर्फ ओपन करके देखना है. हाँ है भाई, जिंदा है तू, ठीक है. Close it. If it is very less, give the order. So this is minute thing will make you go to the next level. Small thing you have to take care. When you learn to handle small thing, big one is not that important here. When you start realizing that the small thing is so important, the bigger one you will not feel that much tough. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Even if you're making one small presentation, PPT, one slide, if you're taking so interest. Have you seen my slides? Each and every slide has a meaning. So how much time I must have spent to prepare one slide, you know, that image matching with what I'm telling. What time like that? This is called creativity. I love creativity. Means I love this PPT, drawing and everything. Clear hua sabko? So if I'm ensuring that even the PPT is so good, imagine what knowledge a person can give. So this only we can assume. So the JD is got over. So you can read. I will share it tomorrow, this file. Okay. So how many people are clear with the JD? I have written only payroll executive. For me, what is executive? From the junior till the senior. Even the HR head is responsible for all this only. Huh? Clear है सबको? Anyone have any question in the JD? किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Any other thing you want to include in the JD? You can tell me. Which I have not included. I can add. Make it fast. Hai koi questions? How many people say lecture is going boring? Tejasvi is telling it's getting boring, right? हाँ अभी तो कहा तुमने. This is called psychological question. सबने हाथ ऊपर कर दिया. Because every time I used to ask like this, na. So the thought process is questions important नहीं है. Her state of mind is important. इसको क्या? So I'm just proving that if you want to become a good HR, please start learning psychology. You know how to learn psychology? Go to the YouTube and search psychological tips. You will get awesome. You want to know? Let's take one example. Tejasvi ka answer lete hain. She has idea aaya to 1 minute spotlight for everyone. So I can see, everyone can see Tejasvi. Hey everyone. Everyone can watch her. ठीक है, concentrate. अच्छा तेजस्वी, just small question, nothing else. Previous week where you went?
So for party,
You can say the last one where you went.
for my best friend party.
Okay. And previous year where were you at that time?
Previous year, it's really difficult.
ठीक है, previous month. No idea. Okay, I got the answer from this. 1 second. Okay. Okay. How many people have seen the eyes? Everyone noticed their eyes. She was looking this side. She was looking this side. So this side is called history. I'm giving one tips which you can use in for your personal life and for the interview. So when you asked a simple question, Tejasvi saw this side and she was thinking. That means this side was the past. Abhi Rupali bhi is side dekhi. Past. But if next time, if she see this side and gives you answer, it's called creativity. बेवकूफ बना रही है तुम्हें. One chapter I'm teaching you today. One tips. You want to try to your boyfriend? Try. कल कहाँ गए थे? Okay. Understood. हाँ, बराबर था. So understand कि whenever your boyfriend see this eyes, सही बोल रहा है. The moment he is watching this side and giving the answer, झूठ बोल रहे हो. You want to try this? Go and try at your home. Go and try with your brother, sister, mummy, daddy. पकड़ लोगे. Psychology. So in the interview, you can ask one question about the past and just watch his eyes कि answer कहाँ दे रहा है. Then whatever question you are asking, if he is giving this side only, that is all past. The moment he watch here and gives, झूठ बोल रहा है वो. Imagine with the eyes, if you can see, there are lots of things written in the psychology. कितने को अच्छा लगा? How many people like this concept? मजा आया? So test today. I'm sorry, बहुत सारा relationship टूट सकता है. So I am not responsible for this. Clear everyone? But this is fact, huh? What I told you. Clear? So Tejasvi, just to know, when you are seeing that way, you were thinking, right? कि क्या हुआ था, कहाँ गई थी? This is what?
Yes, sir.
So that is our past.
Yeah.
So the moment you
Now
watch
I
this,
remember where I was last time.
so that is your past. You understood the eyes contact.
Yeah.
So this is called the way. This is
Yes,
what
sir.
you need to learn. Thank you, dear. Go to the YouTube and search psychological tips. You will get many, many, many new things to learn. Clear है सबको? चलो. Now, CID question. Fill in the blanks. When you process the salary, dear, one thing covers 95%. That means if you have the data, 95% salary is done. What is that? Write down in the chat box the question. Fill in the blanks. Write down in the chat box. Mahili is telling we need 5 minutes break. Why, dear? Abhi to diya tha lamba break. Only one break. Have some Kit Kat. Acha, come on. CTC, while processing the salary, 95% weightage. If you have one data, the salary can be processed. 95% tension khatam. What is that? CTC. Previous month's salary data. That means you will copy paste and send it as an accounts salary for the month of February. Finish. ये तो 5 minute का काम है. No. No. So the answer is attendance. Attendance covers 99.99%. Example, you are the best example. If you are present full day, you're getting full salary. If you're absent, the salary is deducted and processed. So what is your part? Only attendance. No? Suppose I'm a payroll person. What information I want from your side? Only attendance. Clear hua sabko? So the more you have to focus on attendance, so more query will come only on attendance. Attendance includes leave, overtime, half day, grace period, deduction and everything. Clear hua? So overall it is attendance. 95% is attendance. Clear hua, everyone? Can I go ahead? Acha, this I have already told, na, ki what all things should be a part of induction. I have shared my case study. So friends, understand. Acha, chalo, we'll have this. Can anyone tell me, as a payroll perspective, what all things we have to inform to the new people in the induction? Can you all write it down? Two points. Don't copy mine. Huh? Don't copy mine. I've already told what one is enhanced salary calculation. Second thing I told you about the updation leave. Write it down. I'm talking about payroll perspective. Okay. Write it down. 2 points. Very, very important. That don't write time. Time means what? Ghadi bataoge kya? In the induction, you're going to tell this is time. Write properly in a professional way. Office timing. ठीक है. Training means what? I don't know what training. Bank details. Roles and responsibility. Payroll person, how we will do, dear? From the pay, you are the person who process the payroll. And now I'll tell you, I want everyone to take half an hour presentation related to payroll. What all things you want to know? Chalo, I'll put it a second question. You are the candidate. You are the employee. I am the payroll person. You are the employee. I am the payroll person. Now ask me one question. What you want to know related to payroll? Pucho. See, now people are writing the right answer. Salary credit day, in hand calculation, salary breakup, thought process change, giving the right answer. Salary pay slip. काम किया नहीं और पे स्लिप चाहिए. हाँ, काम किया नहीं और पे स्लिप चाहिए. What is this? Bonus, gratuity, tax, allowances. बाप रे. Okay, very good. Closing payroll date. ठीक है. So friends, let's see what all things you can include. Okay. This note is also there in the given in the notes. Okay. Don't worry. So the cutoff date, very important. Attendance cycle and cutoff cycle, salary cycle. I will explain you everything this. Okay, dear. We all are going to learn in the entire process. So don't ask any question right now. We will learn everything. Okay. Inform them about the PF, ESIC gratuity, how to apply leaves, overtime, how to apply OD, how to apply half day, what is the grace period, how many types of leave you have, what is the maternity period and its process. That also you have to inform. Any kind of reimbursement if you are having, inform that. Tell the process. Loan and advance, if it is applicable, you can inform them the process. When the salary get credited, how the salary slip will come, either in the system, you are giving the soft copy, hard copy, printout. During notice period, what all things will be covered, will not be covered. Salary will be on hold if XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. If you are absconding, if you're coming late, when what scenario situation, the salary will be kept on hold. This all thing you need to guide. And what will be the full and final settlement. Clear hua sabko? So these all things you can add in the payroll induction. So become a part of induction. When people will start appreciating, you will get more responsibility. This is the way you need to implement one thing. New things you have to bring. Don't do the same work for the so many years. Move on. Do something new. Same job, do it in a different way. Shiv Khera's dialogue. Winners don't do the same thing. They do the same thing in a different manner. You know Orkut? How many people know Orkut? The first Orkut started. Now Facebook is living his world. Orkut gaya. जिसने introduce किया वो चला गया, and Facebook is earning. You know Tata Docomo or Tata, they are the first person to always give a new thing in the market. And Airtel is copy pasting, Vodafone is copy pasting, and they are doing well. Tata Proton sab band. They are the first person to introduce per second billing, right or wrong? Tata people were the first person to introduce all new and good offers. वो बंद हो गए, बाकी सब जीने लगे. So they have the person who's showing the world the possibilities. They have gone, hey Mugambo, rest everyone is living the world. Right or wrong? So that is what you have to do. Okay, dear? Chalo. Anyone have any questions so far before we move to the next slide? Koi question, induction, you feel this also should be a part of payroll? Anyone? Because HR person will also come, he will share all the policy and everything. We are only concerned with the payroll. Anyone wants to add your value in this induction? Or kya add kar sakte hain? Anything else we can add in this? Can I go ahead then? Chalo. Payroll executive qualities. Chalo. We'll take only 5 minutes. I want one thing from a payroll. That day we learned about the HR, what is boss is expecting. But being an payroll person, what qualities you should have? If you have this quality, if you're not having this quality, start developing this quality. I want you people to write two things. Two things. What quality a payroll person should have, or the boss is expecting from you, not knowledge of payroll. Other than knowledge, that comes your habit qualities. What is that? Write it down as a payroll person. Or say you are the boss, I am the payroll person. Two things, make it fast. Practical part, huh? Compliance handling, very good. Focused, consistent, clear about the deductions, calculation, good in numbers, very good, good in numbers, calculation, Excel expertise, very good, smart work, okay. Excellent compliance, Excel formula, everyone is writing the same thing there. There are so many things to think, no? Salary on time, chalo. Let's not waste time. Let's go ahead. The first thing I expect is on time salary. Now, this is what my expectation, huh, from the payroll person. So write it down where, hey, this photo is also there in the notes. Okay? This one is also there. So no need to write it. The same photo, I have done the poster. I expect everyone that you should process the salary on time, irrespective that you have COVID or Corona. You keep it with you. Be on home, be at home, do, but salary should process on time. Clear hua sabko? Try not to do errors, be accurate, no mistake. Honesty means go and tell your boss. Accountability, have patience. You know why patience? People ask you so many queries. If you don't have patience, you start shouting, you are not a good payroll person or not an HR only. Because you are the only person with whom I should go. Now, let's say you go to the inspector and gives the complaint and he said, hey, jao, ye sab mera kaam nahi hai. You will get irritated or not. Where for anything you are going to police station only. Now, if they are not going to respond properly, where you will go is my question. Logic clear hai? So you should have the patience. Statutory compliance, you have to be updated. How many people know that labor code is started or not? Anyone reply? The new labor code that you are listening for the so many years, is it started or not started? Write it down in the chat box. new labor code, has its implementation started or not? Very good answer. No idea. Very good answer. That is called honesty. You should write no idea. No problem. I'm there to give you idea ना, इसलिए तो पैसे भरे ना अपने. So why you worried? बॉस पूछता है तुमने काम किया? नहीं किया, बोल दो बिंदास. Okay. So the answer is no. The labor code not yet started. People have not yet implemented. Because in COVID, most of the company has already reduced the salary. Now, after this new labor code, again the in hand will go down. So, not yet started. Clear हुआ सबको? So you have to be updated. You have to remain update. Statutory compliance update. MS Office and speed is important. Master database is important. Where are you? Master database, MIS, reports, income tax. You should know the investment checking, good relationship with other department, maintain secrecy. This is my expectation for a payroll person. Clear hua? There are many other things, but this is the most important part. Clear hai sabko? Chalo. Now, this is the most important thing to learn the first chapter of payroll. If you are making the salary, it is not your money first. It is not your money. It is someone else's money. You have no rights to pay 1 rupee also extra, and you have no rights to deduct 1 rupee extra. You have no rights to pay 1 rupee extra, nor you have the rights to deduct 1 rupee extra. Clear hua sabko? So the funda is you are not the right person to decide. You are the person who only execute. So whenever, the very important is fixed salary, which is based on the attendance. Fixed salary based on the attendance, no problem. But anything else, if you are giving money, for example, I'm giving Tejaswi 1,000 rupees advance, 10,000 as advance. You have no rights to give advance. But if you get the documentation duly approved by the management, you can pay. Clear hua? Now let's say one mail is coming from some department. Shrutika is telling, she's a marketing manager. Shrutika sends a mail to Aziz. Aziz, please give Tejasvi 10,000 incentive. You will just go and give incentive like that? Where is the approval? Why you're giving 10,000? What is the calculation? Where is the logic? Even Aziz can make mistake. Even Aziz, the person who is preparing the incentive, can make lots of mistake. Remember one thing, the person who is making incentive or calculation can make lots of mistake. I have seen myself because I prepared for 3 years. I myself have done so many mistakes in incentive. So I know very impossible that it will be 100% correct. No. Last moment पे, अरे आनंद, this person has sold one more, add it. तो कभी कभी गलती हो जाता है. Clear हुआ सबको? So what is the answer? Read it. If you pay or deduct any amount, you should have a valid proof and approval. Clear है सबको? Valid proof and approval. Second, it has to be verified. The moment you start verifying and finding out the defaults, problems, you become a hero. Don't complain. Just go and say galat aaya karke. Now people will say, Anand, keep checking, huh? Good job. Because I checked and saw ki galti ho raha hai. I saved the money of company, right? Now incentives, now people are giving this responsibility to HR. Now HR have started designing the incentive structures, sitting in front of, with aligned with salespeople. This is called business partner HR. What is business partner HR role? She is a partner in the business. Let's say sales department. I'm the business partner to sales. So what is my job? Sit with the head sales head, and try to understand his requirement. Business partner. So I'm the partner of that department in everything. Documentation, appointment, uska resignation, coordination, interview. I am the business partner. So now this new role has come. Everyone is aware, right? Business partner. Chalo. Anyone who is in the role of business partner out here? Anyone? Theek. Now, very important. As per the policy and law. So one more example. Mr. Sanjeev Sinha, you are requested to kindly pay 10,000 rupees as a referral bonus to Miss Rutuja. She has recruited Mr. Aziz. Now Sanjeev said, Aziz to executive hai. Tak, 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 tak. As per the policy, executive 5,000. Understood the concept? Follow the process, policy, validation. Just because you got a mail doesn't mean that you have to be a postman. Don't act like a postman. Work like an executive. So what Sanjay will do? What Sanjeev will do? He will go and check the policy of the referral. Arey, executive is having only 5,000. So you will resend the mail. Clear hua sabko? So this is possible, dear, because mistake can happen. We are the last person to cross check. Payroll person is the last option to cross check. Wahan se galti ho gayi. No one can stop. Clear, everyone? Chalo. Achha, anyone have any idea? Just one small, anyone? Because nowadays many people are working from home. Any activity that we can perform for 5 minutes? Anyone have that? You are following in your company? Chalo, I give you that option. Anyone wants to conduct a 2 minutes koi game, kuch bhi? Anyone? 2 minutes activity. Now I cannot tell you to stand and do yoga or do stretching, this. No, not like anyone. Come on. A good opportunity. जो आपके ऑफिस में होता है, बताओ क्या कर सकते हैं? I'm not telling about yoga. Don't do yoga right now. Come on, give some answer. What activity your company is doing, excluding the yawning? बेशर्म लोग समझते नहीं. Huh? Any idea? Chalo, no problem. Can I go ahead now? Chalo. So friends, this is what I learned in my 19 years. I only learned one thing from payroll. If you follow this, trust me, you will be the best person because you are not going against anyone. I just want the proof. You want me to give 1 lakh? I will give. It is not my money. You give me approval. That's it. And in writing. In writing. So I'll give you a scenario. Give me an answer. Okay? You all are the employee. I'm the HR head. I'm coming to you and telling, hey, Tejasvi, give, you know, Deepika Verma. Ha, sir. She's in that accounts department. Ha, give her 10,000 as an incentive. Okay, sir. Now what you will do? Your HR head came to you and told, Tejasvi, give 10,000 to Deepika Verma as an incentive for the month of February. Now you will be thinking, boss ne bol diya, kis baat ka dar? You will give 10,000. Then kahan gaye aapke Adarsh, ye, wo, everything. The dialogues, what you have told and what I taught you, everything. Sab time fish. Now if you get these kind of people, now Tejasvi says, sir, can you send me an email in writing? What? Can you repeat? No, sir, nothing, sir. Nothing, sir. Nothing, sir. Now what you will do in this situation? Raise your hand. The concept is your boss said to do this. If boss has only told me, then what is the stress? But what I taught you, you need approval. Now boss is not, he's whatever he is, you need in writing. Tomorrow anyone can ask, now, who told you to give this? And the boss will say, maine kab kaha tha? Possible, na? Remember one more thing, dear. Live scenario. If two people jump, by mistake they fell into the water in a sea, first he will try to save his life. Titanic only one time prepared. Huh? There cannot be Titanic part 2. समझ में आया? क्लियर. बाहुबली का पार्ट 2 आया था, वो हाथ बहुत मुश्किल है लाइव सिनेरियो में. So everyone will try to save his life. अगर वो बच गया तो आपको बचाएगा, नहीं तो मरो पहले, मैं तो बचूं. So the same thing happens in the organization. If something wrong happens, I will try to save my job first. I will not give kurbani. Kurbani is good in movie, not in the real life. I will never say management, sir, it's okay, I'll resign, no problem, sir. No. मेरे family को कौन बचाएगा? Clear हुआ सबको, friends? So always remember. Now tell me how you will handle this situation. Can anyone tell me this solution? Ki how you will tell your boss? Raise your hand. Come on, fast. Don't waste time. We have so many things to learn.
We can send a mail regarding this and we can get the approval from him.
Matlab you are sending your HR head telling to give the approval on the mail?
Yeah.
Very, very good. You have the guts?
Yes.
Very good. You have done that?
Yeah.
Very good answer.
Yeah,
Very good answer. Second answer. See, she has done. So she has won the game. For her. Next, can everyone send a mail to HR head saying, sir, you told me to do this, give me your approval now. Otherwise, I will not do it. Someone, Rupali has raised the hand. Tell me, dear, what you will do?
Yes, I will also request him in writing.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Anyone else wants to try?
Yeah, we have to take in the writing only.
Okay, no problem. See, nothing wrong. Next, anyone have any better suggestion? Yes, Aziz.
Take a signature on the requisition form, something like that.
Requisition. For some verbal communication, normally there is no requisition. So it's better to write a mail. It's better to write a mail. Okay. The answer is mail only, but the way you, example you told, you can change something. Yeah, yes, Zafar.
Yes, sir. I will ask him. Can I get an approval mail or something so that I can keep in records? So if something happens in future, so we can justify it or why we have given this.
I am your boss. I know how to speak to that person. This is my. I'm the HR. I'm giving all.
Justification is.
You want me to give justification?
Yeah, but after 1 year.
Now you think that after 1 year I will leave the organization?
But after 1 year, even. That's not. Okay. If you are not there, maybe I will be there. But,
that means you want me not to be there. You want me not to be there after 1 year? This is what you think about me.
Tomorrow, you can be there, or I may not be there. But record will always be there. Yes, sir.
Chalo,
we have to keep the record.
Okay, good. If you have that guts, it's very good. Chalo. Tejasvi, last option. Good, very good, Zafar. This is what I want you to say.
So I have actually, this incident has happened with me.
Okay.
And unfortunately, my boss gave me the approval, but she was very pissed off on me. She was not happy for a few days.
Okay, no problem. So I'll give you one suggestion. Okay. Now let's say Zafar Khan is the head HR and he has told me to do. So I'll write, dear sir, as per the instruction given, I have processed the advance to Miss Tejasvi for an amount of rupees 10,000 for your information. That's it. Don't ask approval. You have told, sir, as per your instruction, I have processed the 10,000 rupees as an incentive to Mr. Ayush Shah for the month of February. And I will ensure that he will get in the Feb salary. No need to ask approval. Send him a mail. Jo usne bola, chhap do. Now boss will say either okay, or even if he leave, tomorrow something happen, you can say, sir, I have already sent a mail. If this was wrong, of course, my boss would have scolded me. Logic clear hai na? Clear hai ki nahi? So see what? you people said the right thing, but I just twisted. Instead of taking the approval, I have only given the approval. कि तुमने बोला था ना ले लो. Got that idea? It's very simple. If you get these kind of boss, you just have to inform, sir, as per your instruction and guidance, I am processing 10,000 as an incentive to Mr. Ayush, and I will ensure that he gets in this February month salary. So boss will say, okay. लिख देगा, वो समझ गया रहेगा. He's also boss here. He understand that language. Clear हुआ सबको? Smart girl. Smart girl, है ना? चलो. Everyone liked it? This is the way you need to write a mail. Sorry. Tejasvi and Zafar, hands down. That I'll be asking. So friends, anyone have any question for me? My 19 years career is based on this one slide. Anyone have any question? So whenever someone says, what is other earning, give him this amount, you need the justification. You should have the, write up or some calculation. How this 20,000 arrived, wo mujhe chahiye. Zafar Khan, pay 50,000 performance bonus. Where is the proof? And why should I give you 50,000? My boss will ask, sir, I got a mail from that, so I did it. Are you a data entry operator? Are you a data entry operator? Then why I recruited you and giving you 5 lakh rupees salary? This is what you are there? No. One of our student only, she called me, say, friends, whenever you are in problem, do call me. Whatever suggestion I can give, I'll give. That also becomes a case study in my lecture. One girl called me. Seriously, it becomes a case. And you are learning from that, no? Adya made a mistake and the entire batch got that case study. So they learned from that mistake. So now what all things I'm sharing, I made that mistake. I've seen that mistake. So one girl called me, okay, and she was planning to do that revision course. Sir, my boss has told me not to come from tomorrow. I said, why, dear? You just got a job, na? 5 months you are working. You called me, right? Haan, sir, but now they're telling that from tomorrow I should not come. I said, why? They said, sir, it was not my miss. She started crying. I said, listen, relax. Tell me what happened. She said, sir, when I joined the company, the other person told me that there is a one consultant and 2 invoice. One consultant, 2 invoice. The moment you get the invoice, you just have to sign it and send it to the accounts department. So I was doing that only, sir. Now suddenly my boss is telling that this is wrong. I said, what was that bill? That was a consultant bill. What was the wrong inside? The consultant is charging 8% in one bill, and one more bill he's charging 12%. I said, this is wrong, no? I said, yes, sir, it is wrong, but someone told me, that person, left, she told me that this is what you have to do. So I did it. Then I said, you are a clerk then. You are a clerk. You are not HR. Someone told to follow, you're following. You are a clerk only, postman. Why you are not applying? Remember one thing, friends, the day when you join and take the responsibility, it is your baby now. The moment you join the organization, all the problems, liability comes to you. You are the person responsible now. I told you are in HR, at least you could have checked calculation. And while checking the calculation, you will know, Arey, here 8%, you are 12%, some logic will come. You should apply your mind, na? For that only they have recruited you, right, as an HR. So they have done the right thing. Sir, tell me now what to do. I told her to go and tell sorry. And say, sir, my mistake. Tell him to sorry and say, I will never repeat this again. It is a lesson for me, sir. So luckily, she called me after 1 week and said, sir, not because of me or my suggestion, somehow they given her a second chance. Then I told only one thing, dear, if you are an HR, take everything that you are responsible now. Don't think what other people have done. So the moment you go to a new house after marriage, that is your house now. Whatever the problem is having in the house, you have to resolve now. This is the logic. Clear hua sabko? So please start applying mind. Don't work like a postman. Clear hua sabko? I want you people to validate. I want you people to check with the policy. Anyone have any question? Can I go ahead? Acha, anyone facing any problem in my English, not understanding any kind of problem? Can I know anyone suggestion? मैं भी घूर सकता हूं. चलो. Okay. चलो, let's have some fun. ठीक है? The person who know this answer, don't tell. Huh? Maybe my old student may know this answer, so don't tell. Or whoever seen. Is this there in the HR guidelines? So the question is, the person who know my answer, please don't give. Huh? Let's enjoy. So friends, I want to know one thing. The question is, if you get this, you become more responsive. You become more responsible person, more productive, more efficient. You take all the responsibility on. Suddenly you become and changed and become a new person, changed a lot. It is a 4-digit word. The moment you get that, you become a different person. You become more productive, more responsible. What is that? It starts with the letter L, 4-digit word. Write it down. मुझे मालूम था पहला वर्ड है ना, हम लोग कभी नहीं सुधरेंगे. कभी नहीं सुधरेंगे. Seriously. नहीं, write it down in the chat box. Luck, lead, loyal is 5-digit. Wrong answer. If you know my answer, don't give. Purnima, you are an old student. Life. Life means you already got life, na? क्या लॉजिक है डियर? यू आर ऑलरेडी a human being. और कितना लाइफ चाहिए? Love. Love, you become a different person. Then what is Devdas then? Then who is Devdas? Not the right answer. Live. Logical. 4-digit word. 4-digit word. 4-digit word. Come on. Lose. Lottery. 4-digit word, dear. It's a 4. L-O. Come on, think. क्या हो सकता है? Love पक्का नहीं है. You will not change. You will go mad. Life, luck. Come on, try. It's a 4-digit word. Loss. Loss means what? अगर girlfriend छोड़ के गई तो you will be more productive. That's not the right answer. Loud. What is the logic of loud? It is L. अच्छा, loud means what? Lost. If something get lost, you become more productive. चलो. LOFL. This much English I don't know. Loss. The moment you take a loan, you are completely a different person. How many people agree on that? If you have taken a housing loan, car loan, personal loan, boss kitna bhi gali de. Yes, sir. Sunday, sir, I'll come on Saturday also, sir. I will sit late, sir. You go, sir. Right or wrong? The moment you take a loan, you become totally a different person. You never resign the company. You never abscond. You will give notice period. You will search the job. You will not resign like that. you will become a more responsible person. Mazaya, agree with me? Very practical world. Huh? One of the vice president who earns crore of rupees, vice president whose salary is 1 crore, 1 khoka. He said, friends, if you want to grow, become a new person, take a car loan, purchase a loan, purchase a loan. The more the loan amount is, you become a different person. You know why? You have to pay the liability on time. कितना भी मैं गाली दूंगा ना, तुम कुछ नहीं करोगे. Seriously, I know because I also have a housing loan. Clear? Whoever is having a loan, they can understand this feeling. Whoever has not gone, maybe in future you will remember. हाँ, आनंद ने बोला था. ठीक है? चलो. Can I go ahead? Friends, one secret success. Huh? Anyone have this kind of questions? Fun? Anyone want me to add in this? You can call me or suggest me in my personal chat. Like this, at least we can enjoy 5 minutes. Okay, dear? So any suggestion comes, we can add up like anything you can say. I'll put it in if it is logically clear. Hai? You people were very surprised now how it is possible. Chalo. Now, let's see what challenges we face when in the payroll department. What challenges we face. Whenever there is a new thing happens in the organization, in the labor or PF ESIC changes, seriously it is very difficult to explain to the audience, right? That PF has been changed from basic to gross. How many presentation? Oh my god, how much explanation we have to give to each and every person. I can understand. Technology, flexibility. Now see the COVID. Now after this COVID, so many new things are changing. Very difficult, huh? Very difficult nowadays. Second, work from home. Attendance. How many people are doing work from home? I want you people to just write it like how. Acha, raise your hand. I'll just give you 10 or 15 seconds or 1 minute. So Aman, just want to know how you're following the attendance, like how you are marking or presenting the attendance.
Filling timesheets on weekly or monthly basis.
In what?
In software.
Means you have a software where people are going and writing the in time and out time.
Yes.
But how we will track whether it is right or wrong? No idea, no?
No one track.
No problem. So you have a software. Okay. Anyone else? Please share your experience. Yes, Rutuja. How you are tracking in a work from home situation? Yes, Rutuja.
Yeah, so in Credily app, we have a facility to take clock in and clock out. It means whenever we start the day, so we have to take a selfie. So it track the location and take our photo from where we are doing work from home. I mean the location. And at the end of the day, when every work is done, we have to take a clock out. So that means we could the end of the day.
Thank you, dear. So good one here. That is, people should think on that. Whoever is making salary on Excel. Yes, Aziz.
So basically, we were being said to install a software which was GPH. So that software used to calculate the idle time that we were doing it on the laptop. So basically, if we are having a 9-hour shift and if we do not touch the laptop, so the idle start time after 2 minutes it starts ticking. So at the end of the day, you have to be productive for more than 8 hours, 8 to 8.5 hours, remaining the 1 hour, the lunch break or the dinner break, whatsoever it is. So
that means you are telling a software which try to see whether the laptop is active or not active, like that.
It cannot be idle. Like there has to be some movement which has to be done on the keyboard or something like that.
Which software it is? Good one.
It is a GPS software.
GPS software. Okay, good one, na?
So basically, it calculates the 8-hour shift what we are doing it. So at the end of that month, they try to connect with this that you are not being productive. So you are doing only a 4 hours working, which is a half day. That's how they were trying to track it. So we had to be on our toes.
So I'll give this laptop to my kid. वो तो continue कुछ ना कुछ करते रहेगा, है ना? चलो, great. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Anyone else want to share कि how you are? Yes, Shrutika. Shrutika, unmute yourself. Anyone else till then? Anyone else who's working from home and how you are using attendance? ठीक है Shrutika, no problem. Chalo. Thank you, dear. I'll give you one more suggestion. If so, there is a Google form. There is a Google form. And you know what happened now? Many people, what they said, sir, I'm taking the attendance on the email if someone is doing absent, leave or something. So friends, how to maintain the leave is you can have a Google form. Okay. I'm planning to prepare that one video. If possible, I will share it with all of you. The moment you put the Google form, it comes automatically with the questions. It is very, very good. Huh? I will share it. I'll try to prepare within this 2 months. So who don't have any software, any software, they can take the help of Google. So Aziz, you can write down the app name. If you know the app name, people wants to know.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you can tell. I'll show it on the Google. Yes, tell me, dear, so that everyone can watch. What is that name?
GPH. Yes.
GPH what?
The second one.
Accenture. So Accenture has prepared this.
They try to log in each and every global productivity hub.
So it is a part of Accenture only.
Yes, they make us follow that. So there are similar softwares which might be running onto the same domain, like same interface.
Yeah, no problem. So GPH Accenture, okay, dear. The answer is okay. You should have the sign up and everything. Okay, no problem. Thank you, dear. GPH software. Clear हुआ सबको? Thank you, dear. Mainly the name is, I have kept that photo also, na, shown you. ठीक है? चलो. Let's go. अच्छा, it's time up now. Oh my God. What is the second problem we are facing? It has become very difficult to attend, maintain the attendance, leave management, the productivity. We cannot, now it becomes very difficult, right? Very, very difficult to manage time, what all people, HR people are doing, calling every time, asking, are you good? During this COVID, it was very hectic. We were given an assignment to call each and every person, try to understand whether their family members have COVID, whether they're safe, they require some help, with a target every day, 50 calls. Oh my God. HR manager, senior manager, everyone is calling only. Can't do anything. So this COVID is continuously making us do some changes. So these are the challenge that we are facing, when you are into payroll. Okay, this I'll explain next time. It's only 5 minutes. Or shall I explain this? So I'll share this one. Just remind me, Aziz or anyone, ki next time we'll start with this. Okay, dear? It will take some time. So friends, remember one thing. If you want to learn the statutory compliance, if you want to learn, see, in the entire HR department, one department you can learn from outside is statutory compliance. I am no one to change. We are following compliance. So that data is available in the website. So statutory compliance is the subject. The job is available in the market. It is not available in the organization. Example, labor law industry. You can take this photograph if you want. Any one person can take labor law. This book I have purchased recently. See, in the HR guidelines, I have told you one thing. Remember, I think that was LM Mishra something. No, correct, no? So now he has not updated. So I searched everywhere in Mumbai. I didn't got the same thing. Even in the Flipkart, Amazon, I searched. Then I saw this one. It is very useful. This one, very, very useful. Labor law, labor industry. It is around 800 rupees, but good one. With the latest amendment is there. So everyone, you should purchase this. 800 rupees investment is good for you to have that knowledge. So statutory compliance is one thing where you can learn from outside the organization. क्लियर हुआ सबको? सो ये पढ़ो, इतना भी पढ़ लिए मतलब बहुत हो गया. It's too much if you read all this. So I have prepared one maternity, I have prepared one gratuity, I prepared PF, ESIC. How many people have seen any one maternity, gratuity? किसने देखा? Anyone have seen? Rupali has seen. So Rupali, your feedback, do share your feedback. ठीक है? चलो. And go to the google.com and write what is maternity process. You will get so much detail. So friends, learn one thing which is available in the market. Go and attend some seminar, no problem. People are in, 3 hours PF, 1,250 rupees. Here I gave you 4, 5 hours I gave you. People are charging money for the PF portal, which I don't have. But trust me, you are not going to do that work. Everyone has the vendor. Statutory compliance, everyone has the vendor. Your company is also having a vendor. Then why you are investing money on the portal? How to do challan? Hurry, you are not going to do all that. Why you are learning and investing money? That is one of the reason why I also have not kept. I don't have the portal and still it is not required. Clear hai? Go to the YouTube. In YouTube, there are thousands of video available on all the labor law. So friends, take 10 minutes, 15 minutes to read this book instead of reading any other book for some time. Take a 6-month challenge. I will learn maximum related to HR. Clear hua sabko? Do that. And last, I have put all this very, very important functions all related to HR in the website. You can go and watch accordingly. So all this access is only till 31st March. Am I very clear? I'm giving you 2 months full time to go and watch all this. I'm talking about only payroll. मैंने बहुत सारे videos डाले हैं ना. Go and watch. After 31st, you are not going to get the access. 2 months is enough for people to learn. Clear हुआ सबको? ठीक है? So friends, practice this. Acha, for me, one of the most important is for payroll, if condition. And for if condition, VLOOKUP. Now to learn the VLOOKUP, you should also have the knowledge of how to freeze the cell. So before you watch VLOOKUP, first watch how to freeze the cell. Then watch this. And this one is also very important. Clear hua sabko? The entire HR, 2 if condition and VLOOKUP, frequently and maximum we have to use in payroll. Clear hua sabko? Chalo, what else? Okay, so now there are very okay, so I think today is over. Tomorrow we'll start with one. So today's session, it's still to be continued, which we'll do tomorrow. Now it's almost 9 o'clock. Anyone have any questions so far before we end? Anyone have any question before we end? Happy? So today, the first day of being a payroll. How many people thought, yes, today in this 3 hours, I have learned many things. Each and every slide has given you some perspective, some ideas, some case studies, right or wrong? Chalo. So hope in the next 50, 60 hours. Now this all is included in the course content. Okay. So friends, what is happening is why I have put it in this video is earlier this was not there. So I was taking gratuity for 15 minutes, only teaching the practical part, calculation. Then people started asking so many questions. Sir, ye kya hai? So what I thought, why don't we prepare a full video so that people get more? So I prepared separate for gratuity, separate for maternity. So instead of giving 15 minutes, I gave 2 to 3 hours now. So I'm also happy. Students are also happy. So not only the calculation part you are learning, you are also learning exactly the entire concept of the gratuity, payroll, PF, ESIC, everything. Clear hua? Done? So everyone on screen for the photograph, every single person. So friends, I want everyone to complete the HR guidelines and the resume writing maximum Tuesday. If you are not doing, trust me, I will put a remark for this project. We have to start the next project. We are around 25 to 30 members. There are so many projects which we can do totally and take the benefit. Take the benefit. Clear हुआ सबको? So let's say Adya is investing half an hour. Zafar is क्या आद्या मुंडी ला रहा, काम तो हुआ नहीं. हाँ हाँ करेंगे. टाइम है किसी के पास? हाँ. So let's say if everyone gives half an hour also, na, we all people becomes one full employee, right or wrong? For me, you becomes one full employee by investing half an hour is also enough. So I want you have to think ki what act. I have many ideas. I want your involvement also to give me one suggestion, sir. As a group of 25 people, this one we can learn. So you will do research dividing 25 people. Example, I'll tell you. If you want more knowledge than Anand, go and download all the manuals, HR manuals, HR, go and do. You will get lots of knowledge. So let's say 25 people. If we all people download 10 HR manuals or 10 policies, 25 into 10, 250 policies are ready in just one day. कितना देर लगेगा डाउनलोड करने? 5 minutes. But 250 policy, we all are getting just by investing half an hour. This is called unity. If you all people are ready, we will take 2-3 projects like 10 minutes a day. So in the entire week, only maximum 1 hour. From 5 days, only 1 hour you have to take. If it is possible, I want everyone to invest, and all that you will submit, I'll put it in the Google Drive. You go and download. So everyone gets the benefit. But let's say Adya is very busy. She's not involved. Why should I give it to her then? Logic clear, hai na? If Ayush is busy, he has not prepared the project. Do you think I should give all whatever other people have done the hard work to the halwa, like a halwa to her? Not good. So I want everyone to invest half an hour so that we get the benefit. What all things we can do? We can download 10 policies. So whenever you're going and preparing policy for your company, Arey, Google Drive, I have already saved. So you will go and start searching. At least we'll have a good database. Clear hua sabko? I'm giving just 2-3 ideas. Now think over it. If you have any kind in your mind, ki sir, we can do this one project. Clear hai? Think over it. Tomorrow I'll say one project we can start with. Done? But try to complete your HR guidelines and the resume writing. Okay? Chalo, smile please. Everyone, be on the screen. Priyanka, just for 2 seconds. क्या आपके टूथपेस्ट में नमक है? नहीं था. चलो. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow at the same time. ठीक है? Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir. Take
Good
care.
night.
Take care.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Stay
sir.
safe.
Thank you.